Good morning, New Thought, Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. Love your beautiful faces. I want to welcome you here this morning with a big giant start off with gratitude today. Thank you for all the people who do such amazing work behind the scenes to bring us all together every week. We could not, Jenna and I, Reverend Jenny and I, we could not do this alone. Even Reverend Jenny, Reverend Leah and I, we could just not do this alone anymore. And Brooke and Erica have stepped in to help us all with our chatting and with our being togetherness. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I want to thank them. And Christine is on with us today, holding space as our practitioner of the day, and she will be available after service. There'll be a link, a Zoom link. If you want prayer after service, it will hook you up directly with her and the others. So welcome today to New Thought Northern Colorado. You know, we have said for years that we come together. We come together to inspire each other, to bring love to each other, to transform Northern Colorado into the what we see, you know, as call it a beacon of personal and planetary transformation. That's what we've been calling it. But we come together truly to experience and express all of the love that we can possibly hold, to practice, to know that we don't always get it right, and to practice and practice and practice this thing we call radical acceptance and inclusion, and to connect with one another, with spirit, with all that is in any moments in time, and to just love one another through whatever it is that we're going through. So Leah's going to come on with me this morning. We have a new outreach program that has begun, and she's in charge of that.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I want to share something new we're going to be doing every month. We are going to be partnering with a nonprofit in the community, and we're going to be donating a percentage of our tithes and gifts and offering every month to one of these organizations. And so for the month of August, we're going to be focused on a fantastic organization called Homeward Alliance, and their focus is on homelessness in the community. And they're doing some really great work, and we're just so excited to be partnering with them and to be supporting them. And so we have Pam Brewer with us today, and I'm going to turn it over to Pam to share a few things about Homeward Alliance and who they are and what they do. Hi, Pam. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for welcoming us, and we're certainly honored to be the first nonprofit profile, so thank you so much. Some of you may know Homeward Alliance by our founding name, which is Homeless Gear. We were founded in 2008. In 2015, we took over the management of the Murphy Center, which is actually Larimer County's one-stop shop of homeless services. And our mission is to help people survive, move forward, and thrive. We offer a continuum of 11 programs. They are person-centered because we know that people have the best outcomes when they choose how and when to engage with services. And they range from services such as basic needs. So for people who are homeless, the ability to get a shower, to pick up mail, to have a locker, to do their laundry is crucial. We have programs that I would consider to be building blocks. There are things like our Hand Up program, which each year helps about 200 people who are homeless and gain employment, add credentials, access our gear room, and basically help them work towards earning a living wage. And then we provide specialized programming such as Fuse. Fuse is a special program for people who are high utilizers of expensive community resources such as hospitals, ambulances, jails, and so forth. And those services, that program helps people get into housing, which actually is a significant cost savings versus just responding to emergency needs on the streets. And then finally, unfortunately, we have pretty significant number of services now related to COVID. We have had to pivot quite a bit and reallocate a lot of our resources to that response. And we are actually operating the only isolation, recovery, and quarantine site in Larimer County. And so that has been a huge lift for our organization. Everything we do is in concert with city, county, and regional efforts. Nothing we do is in a silo. We are best practice and we are data informed. So all of our efforts that I just talked about are done in coordination with larger system level projects and intentions. Finally, last couple seconds, how to help. 3 things. We definitely need financial support. As I mentioned, COVID's been a huge drain on our organization. We do need product donations. So if you have used winter coats, winter gear, we would love them. That helps keep people alive through the winter. That's also, doing a neighborhood drive could be a great activity with your children and maybe teens who are spending a little bit more time at home these days. And then finally, we have tons of volunteer opportunities. They're all COVID safe and they can be one-time ongoing substitute. Basically, if you have a skill or an interest, we can find a way to plug you into our organization.
Thank you so much, Pam. So many ways to contribute and support your organization. We're excited to do that this month. And so we will stay tuned. We'll put more in our newsletter and we'll have more information about Homeward Alliance and all the ways that you can get involved as a community. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Pam, for being here.
Thank you.
Wow, thanks, Leah, for bringing an expansion to our outreach work, even during this time when we think of outreach as something that we can't really do because of the COVID. Of the COVID. So good work. Thank you. And I love that organization. I've always loved them, even as homeless gear too. They just do great stuff. So time to clean out the closets, find some coats that don't fit anymore now that we've all put on the COVID-19. And with that, let's just settle in and take that big deep breath. We'll get started this morning with an inward journey in an inward time. So if you want to just sit back, take a deep breath with me, we'll pray this morning in. And so in this moment of breath, in this moment of connection, of knowing absolutely that there is this one mind, one heart, one space where we all live and breathe and have our being in this just greatness of spirit. I know that today brings some joy and some light and some love into our hearts, into our experience, into this moment in time. I see the walls dissolve once again between us as we come together in this space where we call it technology, but where we think of it as our time to connect with one another and with spirit. And as we do that, I know that this unfolds with a beauty and a grace. It unfolds with a moment of enlightening for each and every one of us. It unfolds in the magnificence of this divine idea of creating a world that works for everyone, where someday we're not supporting the homeless with coats because there are no homeless, where someday we recognize the oneness of all in our differences and know and love and respect that there are so many shades of life in this world and that they are all magnificent and beautiful. And those things that we have created that divide us simply fall away in a space of love. And so I know that experience for each of us today, that we call forth that greater heart, greater mind, greater willingness to be the face of God, the face of spirit, the face of life itself in this world. And so I give thanks. I give thanks for Reverend Leah and the work that she is doing. I give thanks for Reverend Jen and the work that she does and the words that she brings today. I give thanks for our teams and our volunteers and our board and our givers and our receivers and all of our musicians. Oh my God, our musicians. I give thanks for so much that unfolds to support each and every one of us as we continue to grow and expand and be and expand and love and expand. I give thanks for it all. I release it, leaving room for the universe to do its magic and surprise and just blow my mind with the answer to my prayer. And if you would like to claim this, please do so by joining me in saying, "And so it is."
Take me to the water and I'll dive right in. I'm ready to let go of everything that's been. Take me to the mountain and I'll climb on up. From the highest peak of beauty's gonna fill my cup. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. I say yes, yes, I say yes, I say yes, yes, I know it all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, 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 know it all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. I'll throw the routine right out the door. When I'm scared, I know it leads me to something more. I'll widen my gaze and see all there is. Take a leap of faith, I'm gonna find that bliss. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. Yes, I say yes, I say yes, yes, know it all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes, 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 know it all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well. I say yes, I say yes, I know all is well.
Woohoo! Thanks, Jimmy. So yes, we know that all is well, and we know too that Petter is now going to bring in "One Love" by Bob Marley.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright, as it was in the beginning. One love, still it is today. Give thanks and praise to the Lord. It'll be alright. Let's get together.